Hello, this is Chops, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about the lore of the Android universe. In this episode, we're going to continue our journey upstalk as we had just left the route. After 25 minutes of acceleration, the pod is traveling at about 745 miles per hour when it reaches the halfway point to Midway Station. At this point, the wall views turn off as the pod stops acceleration and then rotates on the rail from its center mass so that the Earth is now above the passengers. The sensation of flipping so that down is up can cause passengers to get sick, but the pod is prepared for that with quick responding robotic vacuum cleaners. It then begins its deceleration as the wall views come back on. This time the roof will also turn transparent so that you can see the Earth's view above. The deceleration brings back the floor is down feeling as you sit back and watch the Earth slowly shrink below you while you hurtle upward upside down.
As you hurtle upward ass first.
Ass first. Thank you. After a total trip time of about 50 minutes, you arrive at Midway Station. Coming to a stop, you enter a zero-G environment as Midway Station is at a point where its lateral velocity is perfectly countering the Earth's gravity, as it makes exactly one rotation around the Earth every day. Now if we look at the upper part of the Beanstalk, it's moving too fast to stay in orbit, but is being held down by the Beanstalk itself. This dynamic is pulling the whole thing taut like a rock at the end of a string. Since the up rail and down rail are anchored to different parts of the station, there isn't a way to go straight through without changing pods. Colored handrails and passenger attendants guide you through the station in zero-G, and special clones with a second set of arms instead of legs zoom around the handrails carrying bags and other heavy things. The station itself is huge. There are shops and boutiques, several restaurants, and a couple large hotels, including the notorious Honeymoon Hilton for adventurous couples who want to try out the joys of sex in zero-G. Several megacorps have their home offices there for tax purposes, and NBN is headquartered there as well, right under their primary transmission dishes. On our way to the last stop at the Challenger Planetoid, the Beanpod uses the outward spin to assist the acceleration. The planetoid, serving as the space elevator's anchor, was pulled out of the outer belt and nudged into place. Finally, we reach near side on the planetoid surface. Built by the US government and Whaling Consortium, the main structure that makes up this station are two large half-G spin-gravity carousels on the planetoid surface. They spin in opposite directions so that no torque is transferred to the planetoid, as that would be bad news for the Beanstalk. One of the most notable places inside the wheels is the Castle Club, which was designed on the theme of the old fairy tale of the giant's castle at the top of the Beanstalk, with all of the casinos and nightlife that could rival Las Vegas. It also includes a man-sized animatronic goose that used to lay rare golden eggs for lucky casino goers until it caused a fatal riot. Among other places, there's the Cloud Top Dance Floor and Cabaret, the exclusive Earthview Restaurant, the Carousel Boardrooms, and the High Frontier Hotel. Outside of the twin wheels are low-gravity attractions like the Ballet Theater and another Honeymoon Hilton. Tunnels take you through the planetoid to Farside, where the Challenger Memorial Freeway embarkment terminal is. It has a more New Frontier-ish feeling than the rest of the space elevator, and they actually have full-sim biroid replicas of the 7 Challenger astronauts killed in the disaster who are wandering around the terminal. Humanity Labor maintains its local offices near the hydrocarbon mines on Farside. These mines help provide nitrogen and carbon to the moon, and Humanity Labor has a strong enough presence here that clones need not apply. Also on Farside, the buildings are all upside down, since the out is down feeling on this side meant that the ceilings are toward the planetoid, with no view except the coal-black space rock, so most buildings don't even have windows there. Well, that concludes the journey upstalk. Most of this information came from the Freefall novel, which I highly recommend. I'll leave you now with the deck that I made based on NBN HQ Midway Station, the primary transmission dishes, and the SEA source. Thanks for watching.